is, let us see the configuration of your proxy chains. Okay. So now in order to do the configuration, perform parallelly. Okay. Do not do any mistake on the configuration file. Even if you do anything mistake, so again, so your configuration might not work as intended. So how to do the configuration? So you can just, so here we'll be using this tool called proxy chain. Okay. So here we'll be using this tool called proxy chain. So again, if you want to use that, you need to do configuration for this tool. So again, for that, we'll use mousepad. Mousepad is a text editor. The configuration file will be available in this. So there you have. So you can just give mousepad space slash etc slash proxy chains 4.config. Just enter that. So mousepad slash etc proxy chains 4. Okay, there will be a file. You just use tab. Do not auto. It will autofill. Just use tab. Do not type. Again, I am saying do not try to type. Press tab. It will autofill. Press the tab. It should autofill. Press the tab. It should autofill. Once you are entered with that, the next is that. So here you just hit enter. Okay. Hit enter. You'll just get the configuration file. Now, once you have that configuration file, what you have to do, so go line by line. Now, in the here you will be having proxy chain config. Okay, now you just come to the line number 10. There you can see we have dynamic chain. Now, we will be using dynamic chain. Already I have explained you the theoretical part. So, I'll just use dynamic. Remember in programming, what is hash indicates? Comment out. Okay, so that is here it is been comment out. So what you have to do, remove that hash in dynamic chain. Remove hash in the line number 10, remove that hash. In line number 10, remove hash in dynamic. Do not do anything else. Just remove that hash. Okay, just remove. After that, again, come to the line number 18 where you have strict chain, add hash. Okay. So here we are commenting out strict chain. We are not using strict chain. We are using dynamic chain. For that, I'll be commenting out on that. Okay. So in the strict chain, okay. So add hash in strict chain. Okay. So add hash in the strict chain. Once you have added hash, you need to remove hash in dynamic. Here you have in the dynamic change, remove hash. Strict chain, add hash. Okay. Once you have added, this is how it should look. In dynamic, no hash. Strict, add hash. Come to the end of the line. Okay. Use your arrow keys. Okay. Do not use mouse. Use your arrow keys. Come to the end of the line. So in the end of the line, okay, already you can see you have the configuration, right? Socks 4, it is already there. You can see it is connecting to what? Tar service. So as I already said, SOC, you might have. What is SOCKS 4 means? SOCKS is an proxy protocol. Okay, so just like we have DNS, HTTP, SOCKS is a protocol which is used to route the traffic via the proxy servers. Again, in SOCKS protocol, we have SOCKS 4, SOCKS 5 like that. Now here already it is configured. Now again, can you tell to which proxy it is connecting to? Here you can see already it is configured. No need to worry on that. You can see it is connecting to what? Tor proxy. Already I have enabled Tor proxy which is running in the background. Now what exactly it will do? It will be routing, sending the packet to the Tor proxy. Means again, as you know, Tor browser or the Tor network will be using some random server to route the traffic. So now what you have to do? Once you have verified, you have this line. Okay, verify you have this line. Once you have verified, I hope you have this line, right, everyone? Okay, now use Control S to save. Okay, press Control S to save. Control plus S. Press in your keyboard. Control plus S. Save. That's all. You can close the file now. You just close the file. So you are done with the configuration. Now once you are done with the configuration, so you are done with the proxy chain configuration. Now once you are done with the proxy chain configuration, so let us understand how exactly this proxy chain will be working now. Okay, so now, so you have done the setup. After this, I'll just launch the browser. Now here we have Firefox browser. Now here I'll use the tool proxy chain. Remember, proxy chains is a tool. So now this tool will send the traffic via the proxy. So which is my proxy means star service. Now what you can do, you just type proxy chain followed by Firefox. Okay, means you will be launching Firefox browser via the proxy chain. Now here you can see it is being launched. So again, you should not disconnect in this manner. Let me try. So again, no. So it is not properly launching. Okay, so let me close the Firefox first. Okay, all the Firefox application. I'll just close all the Firefox application. So now if I use proxy chains, yeah, close all the before you have opened Firefox browser, right? Close everything. Close everything. Once you close, just run like this. Okay. Now can you see what exactly happening here? So first, whatever the traffic, please observe here just a second. See, whatever the traffic, first it will be sending that to the proxy, that is tar service. From that tar service, it will be sending the packet to the target. Now here, if I check the IP address, if I use ipchicken.com, okay, now please observe, now what exactly the thing here is that my IP address should be changing. Can you see? Earlier my IP is 49, now it is 108. Now you might ask why like this means, see, when I type proxy chain, when I type this command proxy chain, that means whatever the traffic you will be sending, that has to be sent via the proxy. Now here my proxy is what? 127.0.0.19050. Now what exactly that proxy means? That is our tar service. Now here you can see. So earlier, if I just give ss -antp, here you can notice. So my proxy server is running on 127.0.0.1 on port number 9050. Now what exactly it will do? Observe. First I'll use proxy chain, right? When I type proxy chain, first it will connect to the proxy. My proxy is tar service which is running on port number 9050. After that, it is then forwarding that to the tar network. Once it is forwarding that to the tar network, finally it is reaching to the destination network. So by that, you can see my IP address is changed. Okay. Now, whenever you want to perform any attacks, remember in front of that. Okay. Now, observe here. If I do nmap scan on TCS, okay, I'll explain nmap. Now, when I do nmap scan on TCS, what exactly happened? My IP will be exposed. Remember, if I do this, my IP will be exposed. The same thing if I do like this proxy chain nmap followed by hp.com, what exactly happened? My traffic is routed to the proxy, then it will be sending to the server. By that, what happens? My IP will not be exposed. So in front, now anything, whenever you want to perform the attack, this is normal. This is proxy with the front of every command. Now here you can see earlier when I started Firefox, okay, that will be normal. If I use proxy chain Firefox, so that will initiate, means the connection will be done via the proxy. Means in front of every command, you need to be using that proxy chain. Okay, means so now again, if I use like for example proxy chains followed by ns lookup, okay, lookup followed by hp.com. Okay, now what exactly happens here? My IP will never be exposed. All the IPs will be exposed from the proxy chain. Okay, proxy IP will be exposed. So remember that particular section. Can you see that? So it is been error, but still you can notice we are able to connect. Means whatever the connection we make via the proxy. So this is how you can do. So you just after this, what you can do, you just type proxy chain. Remember when you are doing, it might not work. Initially, it might not work. So it should work in this manner. When you type proxy chain Firefox, okay, I'll just stop this. When you type like this, it should not close. Okay, it should open that first, close everything. First, close the application, Firefox application. Once you have closed the application, so then what you can do, you can initiate the proxy chain Firefox, then try. So if not happening, try to 2, 3 times, it will connect. Okay. You can verify this. Proxy chain Firefox. After going to that, just visit to the website ipchicken.com. So you'll be able to get the details. See, if you I have closed it, right? Now I click on Firefox out. This is normal. Okay, it will not use proxy. You want to use proxy chain means compulsory in front of that you need to use proxy chain. If you want to connect to the proxies means compulsory you need to use in front of any command you need to use proxy chain. Now sir, I want to use Hydra. Hydra is a password cracking tool. See, if you do this Hydra, this is normal. Okay. If you try like this proxy chain followed by Hydra, what exactly the thing happens? It will first send the traffic to the proxy, then to the target. By that, our identity will be hidden. Means, so the servers will not be knowing who is doing the attacks. Okay, my identity will be safeguarded. So whenever you do the attacks, so this is one way how you can protect your identity by spoofing the details. Okay, so you can just try this. Just check. Once you check the IP address. You'll get the idea. If it is changing, proxy chain is working. If not changing means, so it is not properly working as intended. You can verify that.
I am unable to change in the console. After changing, I'm not able to save actually. Sorry.
This configuration file.
Yeah, Control S I gave. It
Okay.
is not able to, like, Control S is not taking.
Okay. What you have this file, right? You have done
Yeah,
modification.
I changed. Yeah, I
Uh,
changed.
on the top, can you see file you have?
Yeah, I tried that also. Save
Save
has,
is save is
it's a
grayed out,
disable.
huh?
Yes.
Okay. No, you can close. It is saved then. You can close now.
Directly I can close,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you can close now. You can close. Okay,
Okay.
once it is closed, you are logged in with root, right, ma?
Yes.
Okay, then no issues. It will be saved. Then try this.
Okay.
Proceed with the next part. Any issues, please let me know. Done? Anyone having issues in offline? In online, any issues? So how to change IP for every minute? Okay, so I'll show you, sir. I'll show you. Sir, proxy chain is a tool, right? Yes, proxy chain is a tool. So the Main purpose of the tool is to route the traffic via the proxy. So can we do masking without proxy chain? Our manual coding is required related to that. Okay. See, no, there is no, again, you want to do masking means, so there is no need. Again, already our IP is spoofing, so there is no need of masking related to that. So manual code is required. Yeah, you can write your code. Okay, so anyways, so we have the coding part also. So the chapters like bash scripting, Python programming we have. So you can, I'll show you how to write your own coding. From there also you can perform the activities. See, as of now, it is not required this. Okay, when we get into the attack stage, okay, we require this. Okay, as of now, we are not doing anything. So when we are doing getting into the attack stages, so that time we require this VPN proxies. Okay. So as of now, so you can work with the same thing. Say, so yeah, so coming to the, I hope everyone are done on this. Anyone having issues?
Sir, if you want to see like original IP, shall I hit for second time? It will come original IP.
No, no, no. Once you are got like versional IP means you need to close that application again. Normally you need to start if you want to get versional IP.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So now coming, I hope this is done. Anyone having issues? Okay. See here you can say running Firefox as an root is an regular user session is not supported. Okay. Why you are getting this means like you have logged in with the regular account like Kali I have logged in, then you have switched it to the root account. So that is why you are getting this issue. So what I insist you just log out means, so try to log out, switch user account. Okay, once you click on switch user, so there you can enter the login with the root, perform the activity via the root account to avoid any issues in this manner. I hope it is clear, sir.